Gamma, a full Gamma could not have done this.
The thing about Vox is he doesn't sound... See, I am surprised that I like him, you know? He doesn't sound that smart when he talks. And he sounds like 1,001 shitty, arrogant little software developers that I've had the misfortune of talking to. Who just act like total assholes and know nothing about the world. But the content of what he's saying, the actual things he's saying, are so perfectly spot on that I'm like, I don't understand how somebody who sounds like this could say something that true. I didn't see that one. Maybe that would have bothered me too, Riff Bear. I don't know. I mean, I watched his thing about gammas, and I got pretty upset about it. I mean, I didn't get upset about it. What I got upset about was him and how he handled it. Because he made omegas sound fine. He made deltas, alphas, betas sound great. Gammas, he gave no positive feedback. There was nothing you could do. If you were gamma, you were a waste of flesh. The way he put it. Like you were a shitty person. He had nothing productive to say. So the question is, okay, well, if you are a gamma, what should you do? Because they exist, obviously. So what do you do? And I commented. And I didn't watch him at all. Because he didn't respond to my comment. So, and then eventually he did respond to a different comment. And some of his viewers responded to my comment. And I could tell with his later streams that he was thinking about it. And when I was traveling the country, I needed somebody else to watch too. I did not like Owen Benjamin at first. I didn't think he was that funny. And first stream I watched of him was the Rothschild, and I was like, the fuck is this? You know. And then he grew on me because I was watching Crowder, and I was burnt out from watching too much Jordan Peterson. So, really like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. Fuck you, YouTube. You guys want to see what just popped up at me? This will scare you. Scare the shit out of me. Look at this. Good thing I turned the fucking lights on, right? Fuck you, YouTube. How about that? They're fucking with me. They know I hate horror movies. I fucking hate horror movies. I mean, this is disgusting to me. I'm so pissed off that you would just throw that at me like that. Yeah. I mean, Vox is not an entertainer at all. And he's not even that nice of a person. He's very much an introvert. He's like a less funny and more knowledgeable version of me, I think. I like his socio-sexual hierarchy. It was the first thing I got into. And I left him a comment, and I said, Vox, apparently you hate gammas. There's absolutely no positive criticism you gave for the gammas. You didn't tell them what to do. You made it sound like their only option was to submit or leave the group. So that kind of sucks. Could you please help with that? And I think he must have read it, because I'm pretty sure I'm a gamma who has been ruthlessly honest with himself since about 19. It's called a weenus. Don't lick that. Yeah, but the feeling you get from licking your weenus, that feeling of accomplishment. Loosening ends. There's another chapter called Ends Loosening, which was the first time they slept together. This one's called Loosening Ends, which is the second time they slept together. It's man-on-man sex, so that's obviously an innuendo. Loosening ends. Think about that. Edward woke up happier than he'd ever been in his entire short life, too happy and too sore to get out of bed or even open his eyes very much. He wanted to just lie in James's bed and relive the night that left him feeling so good. Sorry. Anyways.
I mean, that's the gayest thing anyone's ever seen in the entire world.
It sucks thinking you're the most important person in the room and never being that. I know I'm a gamma in most situations, but I do hate the hierarchy, like a lot. I hate the hierarchy. I hate putting people into positions. Like me in a company, I'm usually a gamma. But me and Ani were talking and courting at the time, and I mentioned it to her, and she just offered to give me $5,000 like that. And I told her, well, I'll borrow it from you, and that went to the wayside because I'm not paying her back at this point. Clearly.
What? You're supposed to pay me back.
Yeah. I really shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Sent me the money, and I was obviously, there's a lot of other things going on in my life that whole time. And I applied for my passport soon after that, and we were waiting on that so we could move forward. And just started talking to the bank, and they wanted to check my credit, so there was a wait. I had to get my credit up, pay off the credit card. So she sent me more than $5,000 actually. She sent me, I think, like $7,000.
Oh yeah, like 7 or 8.
Because I had to pay off credit cards that I had maxed out moving out here, and then losing my job as soon as I got out here. And then I had to wait for the credit to get better, so the land's gone. And got a reputation. Like, there's things that would happen to me if people heard some of the things I was saying that would be very unpleasant. Yeah, film trip is right. That's very wise, what he just said. Probably because he just quoted the Bible. If you're half retarded, quote the Bible, and people think you're smart. If you're half retarded, read, and when you quote the Bible, by the way, you can do that in regular life, especially if you quote the NIV, because it's written in plain English, and you don't have to say it's from the Bible. Just be like, well, I don't cast my pearls before pigs. And people think you're smart. You can do that in a job interview, and people think you're smart. They won't know where you got it from half the time. When I'm in a command role to just push people around or whatever and just point them around without taking the time to treat them with respect, which is what you want, like a war situation, but you still got to be sensitive to people. Every time you get someone to do something, the quicker you get them to do it, the more you have withdrawn from your bank account with them, and you can only do that so much before they rebel from you. Is that the right way to say that? Before they rebel to you. I don't know what the right way to say that, but before they rebel. So whenever you have a spare moment or you have time to slowly influence them instead of quickly command them, you should do it, because that will restore your bank account. Now, if you're constantly treating people gentle, they will also grow to okay, thank you. Before they rebel from you. For some reason it sounded very weird. If you constantly treat them with kid gloves, they will also disrespect you. So you have to withdraw from the bank account on occasion as well.